Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Justice Southbury's 323rd consecutive Sunday rally for social justice. Thank you all for being here on this nice warm day. One of the things that we look for in theming our rallies is the calendar. Is this national such and such day, or is this national such and such month? Well, the August happens to be the dog days, so Teddy's happy to be celebrated today. But as you all know, today we celebrate National Friendship Day. It was founded by Hallmark in 1919. You can guess why, to encourage the purchase of greeting cards. That didn't catch on very well, as some of the other ones did. But Winnie the Pooh was named the world's ambassador of friendship by the United Nations in 1998. And so since 2011, the United Nations has recognized International Friendship Day. Now, there are some suggestions that they have to observe National Friendship Day. It's a little bit like Justice Southbury here on the corner. Get in contact with your friends for a chat or visit. And here we are friends, and we do chat, and we do visit with each other each Sunday. Accept an invitation to meet new people. And we always encourage people to bring a friend, to come here with somebody new. And when we get criticism online for the things we do, I always say, if that's what you think these rallies are, come and actually join one. Come and actually see. Don't be the restaurant critic who has not yet visited the restaurant. Come and actually observe. Another suggestion on how to observe National Friendship Day: tell your friends how much you appreciate them. And I hope we do that enough here. I certainly know that when I'm missing, as I've been for the last few weeks, I appreciate seeing you guys here without me, and glad that you are here now today. And one of the things, at the risk of making this too hokey, and I hope this does not totally collapse, the last thing that they say to observe National Friendship Day is to challenge your circle of friends to share an experience that they think none of your other friends have ever had. You'll discover new things about your friends and find out just how unique each one of us is. And now this can be a good or a bad experience. And quick show of hands, I'm willing to, but is anybody else, I don't want this to just be silly. Kathy, is anybody else willing to come up and share something? Yeah, well, so we'll see. Anyway, you can, in order to show that we are all unique individuals, you could come up and you could share something that is uniquely good or uniquely bad. Myself, for instance, I assume I'm the only person here who's ever had this experience. When I was 6 and I went off to camps, to day camp, and when we went to the beach, I couldn't help but notice that I would have to go into the beach, the building, in order to change out of my undies and shorts into my bathing suit and go out and swim. And the big boys, the 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds, were somehow able to do all this on the beach. I didn't get it, but I said, I'm going to try. And I got down and I made myself a little hole and I snuggled down in my towel and I took my shorts off and I took my underpants off and I was putting my bathing suit on, and it really, really felt uncomfortable. And I was just about on the verge of crying because this is not, I'm sure everybody's looking at me, I don't like this. And it took me a little while to realize that they had come in with their shorts under their bathing suit. That is a uniquely bad experience. Uniquely good experience. I assume I'm the only person here who has given the Heimlich maneuver 3 times? Unique experience. Twice for Janet. Okay. I win, you lose. 5 people who did pretty well. Twice the same child. Okay, so that's unique. Kathy, come up and share something unique about you. Remember, this is National Friendship Day. Something unique about you.
So just for clarification on Rick's Heimlich, no one was choking. He just did it. I'm kidding. You probably all know that I'm a dog whisperer. Yeah, so that's not something new. But I bet you didn't know that in the summers during college, I grew up in Chautauqua County, which is a leading dairy producing county in New York State. But in the summer, we have a huge influx of visitors. We have a beautiful lake, and we have Chautauqua Institution, and it's just fabulous. Now we have the National Comedy Museum there. But because of that huge influx of population, the local telephone company would hire college students, thinking that they'd come back every year because it's extensive training, college students to become long-distance telephone operators. So I have worked as a long-distance telephone operator for 3 summers of college. And literally, this is when you had the cords, and you would put the cord, old school for sure. So that's my bet.
just streamed home from climbing Mount Washington yesterday because today was just a Southbury day, and being here on the corner at 2 o'clock is super important to me, even though there were long lines at every bathroom we stopped at. So something unique that makes me a good friend. Well, at my core, I'm a nerd, so I don't know how unique that is, but I've uniquely begun to feel that reincarnation is a real thing, because I don't feel like the level of compassion that I feel for people when I'm caring for people is something I could have learned in this single time that I've been with 2 feet on this planet. So I guess that's kind of unique.
Thank you, Connie. So, yeah, so we're all unique in our own ways. So thank you for those who shared.